YouTube Nation, Main Event TV, aka Me TV. Come on now, y'all know what it is. Aka You Can't D Me Up. Aka the #1 draft pick. Look, speaking of draft picks, that's exactly what I want to talk about today. Alright? The NBA draft on what the Sixers picked up Evan Turner, which has to be the dumbest draft pick I've seen just this year. I mean, seeing how all the teams laid out stuff, this is a really bad draft pick. And no, before anybody gets on me, I'm not hating on Evan Turner, all right? The kid can play. I watched him in Ohio State. He can play. However, the Sixers don't need another damn guard. Seriously, we have who? Jody Meeks. We have Lou Williams. We have Drew Holiday, Andre Iguodala, Jason Capono, Willie Green. Look, no. That's 6 guards. We don't need another guard, all right? Unless you're going to trade some of those guys away, which if Evan Turner gets signed, I can see that, all right? Let those guys play in a different system somewhere else. I don't know. We don't need that many damn guards, all right? But for the contracts that these guys are getting paid, especially Willie Green, it's like just giving away money. It's like they should just go outside and just throw money off the roof. Serious, what the hell? What is the front office doing? I don't get it. And then on top of that, we go and get Doug Collins. Now look, Doug Collins hasn't coached in like 10 years, all right? The guy has a .536 winning percentage. You know what that means, Sixers fans? He's not any better than Eddie Jordan. Before the Sixers season, Eddie Jordan pretty much had the same percentage. No better. All right, and I don't want to hear all his passion and he's a Philly guy. We saw what happens when you go and get Philly guys. We saw what happens when you got Mo Cheeks. I told you before, when Mo Cheeks came into Philadelphia, what did I say? We saw what he did in Portland. He dismantled that team. And what did he do? He came to Philadelphia and he dismantled the team too. We had Matt Barnes. What did he tell Matt Barnes? You should stop shooting three-pointers because you can't make anything. And what did Matt Barnes do? When he got traded, he went to Golden State his first year and lit it up. Like I said, and now look at Matt Barnes. Look where he's at now. And the guy can still shoot. Like, this is just crazy. But yet, we should listen to Mo Cheeks because he's a Philly guy. Man, please. Look, I don't care if the Philly, we need a coach that knows how to coach. And Doug Collins is not the guy for us. All right? Now, before anybody says, well, who would you get? I really haven't thought about it, to be quite honest. But if I sat down and looked at all the coaches available and things of that nature, I'm sure I could come up with something. Better than the front office. What the hell? So, with that being said, Doug Collins, if anyone has known his career coaching, he had the Bulls, he had the Wizards, he had the Pistons. All right, I think in 98, was it? 98, he went to the conference finals and lost. Other than that, all first-round losses. In times, he didn't even make the damn playoffs. With the Wizards, when he left the Wizards, guess who took his job? Pretty much took his job. It was kind of a gray area there for the Wizards after he left, but Eddie Jordan. Yeah. So, like I said, I don't understand it. I understand everyone saying he's a great analyst. Like I said, analyzing a basketball game, coaching a basketball game, and playing a basketball game are 3 different factors. It's almost like they're in different worlds. So if you coach, it doesn't mean all of a sudden you know how to play. If you analyze, it doesn't mean all of a sudden you know how to coach. Now, like I said, the man has coached, but it's been 10 years almost. All right? The game has changed completely since then. And then, on top of it, people, Allen Iverson has announced that he will be coming back this year. I told you guys when I did my Allen Iverson video, in my comments, if anyone read them, I said Allen Iverson would be back. Now, with that being said, should we, Philadelphia, get Allen Iverson again? Now, I already stressed how many guards we have. I say you pick up Allen Iverson for 1 more year. You trade some of those guys away. You sign Turner. All right? Why? Why do you need Allen Iverson? Because you need some type of veteran leadership. That's why. All right? And before anyone says, well, you can look at Elton Brand for... Stop. You're not looking to Elton Brand for veteran leadership. You're not. Last year, the guy sat on the bench so damn long. Seriously, he was just picking splinters out of his ass the entire time. The guy gets paid so much money to do nothing. Nothing. All right, I really thought that this year I knew all the hype was going for Evan Turner, but I really thought there would be some miraculous change in the last second. We get Derek Favors. We need a big man, all right, or a forward. Now, granted, we have forwards, and they're pretty good, but they're not explosive. You get what I'm saying? They're not explosive. And then we trade away Sammy, and everyone's like, "Oh, Dallenberg, goodbye. We don't need you." Look, let me tell you something. They've been trying to get rid of Samuel Dallenberg for like 5 years now, and they couldn't do it. Samuel Dallenberg is a great player when he has chemistry. If anyone watched the Sixers last year, when Iverson stepped back on that court, did Sammy's numbers go up? They went through the roof because he knows as long as he's got that chemistry with somebody, he can work. And the Sixers have not had that in so long. We got a bunch of young guys just running around, pretty much just running back and forth, running back and forth. That's all they're doing. They're not really playing. And what's the point of having Smith? The guy's a bum. He's just a body out there. He doesn't even play. He's garbage. All right, look. This is not working. Anyone who thinks that if we sign Evan Turner out of nowhere, we're just going to run the table, you're crazy. We got Nocioni now. We saw what he did in Chicago. He wasn't so good where he was at last year. But we got rid of Sammy, and now we have the guy he played, Nocioni played with last year is our center. If anybody knows anything about him, nah. We need another center. I'm surprised they ain't sent him his walking papers yet. But whatever, look. This is not going to work. As a Sixers team, it's not going to work. Not at all. Now, like I said, signing Evan Turner will probably put asses in the seats, but that's about it right now. Guy has a tremendous upside to him. But if anyone saw him in Ohio State, you know, if he tries to play point guard, guess what? There's going to be some turnovers. He's not that good with the dribble. If he plays shooting guard, remember, he's pretty streaky. So, and even though those can be worked on, this is what you're getting so far. So you've drafted a guard who commits turnovers, and if you put him in the 2 spot, then he's not that good of a shooter. Whatever. This is Sixers basketball. This is Sixers front office. Someone please let me get a hold of Ed Stefanski. Because at this point, he has a face I would never get tired of punching. Seriously. Anyways, YouTube Nation commenters, let me know what's going on. Because the fact is, this is ridiculous. And I've been waiting to talk for this. I've been wanting to speak about this for a long time, but I wanted to wait till the end of the draft. So get back to me. Y'all know what time it is. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm out.